Admiralty law. Admiralty maritime law. God, I've been hearing about it for years, and I'm just legalese. After what I've been through, makes me want to have a panic attack immediately and all that stuff. But I could probably do the exposure therapy thing, where I just kept exposing myself to it more and more and more, because I'm not being attacked in court currently or anything like that. So I could probably do it without too much trouble or sleep loss. But I've got a couple friends that they're just going to have to do it at some point, somehow, for some reason, because, people are idiots. So I'm like, we need to learn about this right away so that we don't call ourselves a person, because suddenly then you're just a dead entity it's so fucking confusing. And ignorance is no excuse. That's what they tell us when, you're dealing with anything. The law, you're supposed to know the law. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Because I would love for any police officer or judge or lawyer or anybody today, right this minute, in the great United States of America, to recite every single law there was. Do you know them? Then shut the fuck up about ignorance is no excuse, Karen. Anyway, so apparently the capital name, the letters on your ID, this is a person, it's a fictitious person, and blah blah blah. It is so confusing to me. My head wants to just go on fire. I do not understand how our birth certificates are worth money. I don't understand how we're traded on the stock market. I don't know how. I'm just ignorant. I'm ignorant as fuck, and I need to figure out why and how this is, because I'd love to pull out of the system, but people say once you're out, you got to be careful, because then you can't get back in if you need something. You have to make sure that you literally do not need them for anything at all whatsoever, ever. You got to figure it out before you jump. Before you before you cut up your license or whatever the hell you think you did, you have to retract. And then I just saw a comment. Somebody said you have to do it before you're 7 years old or you're stuck for life. Like that's it's like, well, where's that small print? What is this shit? They lie. And then they're like, ha. You go into court, you sped 5 miles over the speed limit or something, and they drag you into court. You show up at court, you go, look, man, it was us drifting downhill. There was nobody around. Like, what are you talking about? It was 30. You have to lay on the brakes to make sure you don't speed on this hill. And then they'll be like, is this you? The whole, driver's license or whatever. And if you say yes, you have agreed to oh yeah, I'm going to let you penalize me or whatever. If you say no, apparently you don't have to do what they say. Like, I don't get this. I don't know, everybody's going to be commenting, Karen, don't you understand? It's this and this. No, I don't understand. So don't try to explain it in the comment section. Just say, I understand that you're going to study this. Go. Because really, you can't make me understand in a comment. You know what I mean? It's just, this goes too deep. My mind has to be able to jump over. So there's blocks. There's mental blocks that I need to chip away at and remove in regards to fear, freezing type fear of these subjects because of because I know, nothing's happening to me. Why can't I just study this subject? Because if you've been through what I've been through, you would understand. You would. So any kind of documentation that looks any kind of governmental in any way, I begin to freeze. When I had that driver's license incident last month, a few weeks ago, I froze so. I thought I was going to pass out. I was standing up. I just became it just closes down. The lungs stopped working. It was like my head went because this is how hard I was attacked in the court system and how much I watched my children suffer for 4 years, screaming and crying and retching, screaming and crying and screaming with night terrors, sounding like an animal being tortured in the night with her eyes wide fucking open. Doesn't remember any of it in the morning. But I'm blamed for this. I'm going, oh my God, in the name of Jesus, please stop. That went up 4 years of this. So when I see a document that starts talking legalese and shit, I want to fucking kill. I want to run. It's very bad reaction on the inside. So I want to find out about this. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it for my kids. I'm sick of it for your kids. I'm sick of it for you. I'm sick of it for us. Bullshit. We didn't die when we were born. They're treating us like we're dead men. We're just a dead man. What? This stuff is so fucking black and dark and evil. Fuck them. Let's figure it out. before we die. I don't know, but at least try to share it with our kids who think we're fucking stupid as fucking rocks. But you're so smart, Mom. Then pay attention. You might pick up on something. Take a subject I'm talking about and run with it, please. Don't listen to me. Just look into this, children. Maybe they can teach me. Maybe my kids can teach me. I think if my son would calm down long enough to look at it, he'd figure it out real quick. But he's too busy griping about how hard everything is and how I don't have any money because he wasted every frickin' cent he had. Me and his dad gave him $400, and 2 days later, he didn't know what happened to it. Well, then you're going to have to, I don't know what you're going to do. He was supposed to live off that money until he got his first paycheck. He lived it up for like 3 days, and now he's starving, and Beth is giving him a hot dog. I'm like, don't do it. He can crawl around downstairs and look for a can of chicken noodle soup. All right. Peace out, YouTube. Let's find out who our dead men are and who we are and what's up with the capital letters. And God, someone just point us to like a playlist. We can just, as soon as I just don't, every time I listen to it, it's like I half understand, but I don't really. I just don't. I don't understand it. I do not understand how this works. How are we worth money? What? None of this makes sense to me. Because you're stupid, Karen. I know.